indicate that there are several people who would have been here but could not be, several Jews, Orthodox Jews, who I invited. They wanted to come, but of course, being the Sabbath and seeing the sun setting, they send their blessings in the garden. I've heard some very disturbing things today, many that shocked me, many that made me fearful for the future, but the thing that bothered me the most was when Delegate Barnes said that this body, this government, creates rights. It seems that a lot of people in this assembly don't understand how government works. And I wonder how you got your positions. Government doesn't create rights. You read the Declaration of Independence. Governments are instituted among men to protect their rights, to secure those liberties. Senate Bill 116 has been modified so that the language is not the same as in HB 55 or 175. So I'm not going to address those other two because we see what a farce they are. But I'm going to address SB 116 because it still fails to protect religious liberty. It still acts as an infringement on the rights of people who actually want to believe in God. I know that this state and this government is going away from that, but I'd like to carry that tradition on. I'd like my children to be able to carry that tradition on. People who are part of a religious institution may get certain protections, but people who provide other services related to marriage, whether it be catering, florists, limo services, even divorce attorneys, will not be protected. There are also issues regarding hiring and firing. Lawsuits are going to be brought up based on the current wording of SB 116. So even the adjustments that have been made are insufficient to protect our liberties. Furthermore, the whole idea of this bill, and I would not normally support an amendment to the Constitution, but I do support Delegate Dwyer's HB 963 because this government is showing that you're going to strip us of our rights otherwise. But the whole idea of this bill is discrimination. The idea is we're going to give special rights to a sexual minority, that being lesbians and gays. You don't include bisexuals and transgenders, just lesbians and gays. But you also exclude polygamists, you exclude incestuous relationships, you exclude single people who don't get the rights of marriage. Someone mentioned the Naval Academy earlier today, talking about a fear that people will want to marry people from the Philippines. But when I went to the Naval Academy, you couldn't get married, okay? People in the military actually have to submit a request to get married. Is that not discrimination? It also encourages the idea that since you're changing the definition of marriage to be love, if you fall out of love, you must get divorced. Our government is based on an idea that is of, by, and for the people. I need you to stand up to your oath and protect our rights. I will not be a part of a government that does not respect the will of the people and the law, the common law that comes from God. But to put it best, in the words of James Ryder Randall, better the fire on the roll, better the sword that shot the bull, than crucifixion of the soul, Maryland, my Maryland.